So I'm still upset about yesterday's losing trade that I took. Simply because I had a fair value gap on a 5 minute time frame. It wasn't tapped back into, and I missed the entire trade. Even said this one. But here was my major fuck up here. You see this fair value gap on the 15-minute time frame? I took sales, hoping that we're gonna push to the downside to touch this fair value gap right here, and then initially pushing to the top side. But what happened is it didn't even come back. Like the trade left me behind. And then I tried to investigate why is that the reason. I simply looked on my 1 minute time frame. I had a little bit of a fair value gap, which is this blue one right here. And then okay, I saw we had a fair value gap, and then I noticed the price didn't come to tap back to it again. It just simply left me. You see, I was having my entries right about here somewhere, hoping they were gonna go up after that, but not really. The entire movement left me, and I shouldn't have entered with those sales on this fair value gap right here, which caused the entire thing to be a disaster. So right now, I just want to remove this fair value gap, this one right here, and this one right here. So my main reason is trying to figure out why the hell did that movement leave me behind like that? Because it quite did leave me behind, bro, in a very massive way. So right now, I'm going to try to use supply and demand by using this Fib retracement or Fib retracement tool right here, just to find out why that movement left me. When I set this to my F+3, the New York session, right? Let's set it again. Okay, I did. I set it twice even. Right. So what I'm seeing is, let me push to the 5 minute time frame. The market does its thing. It opens, it goes crazy down with those sales, wiping out the liquidity sweep on the downside. It comes back, does its thing again. It doesn't give us any fair value gap on the 5 minute time frame, and then it break off structure. Doing that, it also gives us a fair value gap. This one on this side, the one that I use, right? So all I'm saying is on the Fib retracement, we closed above it, right? And again, the major thing for such trades is we need to come back to this little bit liquidity sweep right here, right? I don't know if you can see that. Let me make it black. And let me just make it to be a straight line. Like that. We need to come back to this liquidity sweep right here. So, which means you could have entered like this, or I could have entered like this according to strategy right here. After it touches or wipes out that liquidity sweep, my entry will still be around here, right? And then I entered with the buys. So, which again proves that this setup was just not a setup that I was supposed to take. I know some people took it. When I look back on YouTube reviews and Instagram and TikTok and hearing people that I'm following and like even on Discord, some did take this and they claiming that they used the 50-minute time frame, and I'm just looking and I'm not seeing anything, bro. I'm not seeing anything at all, bro. So I'm saying maybe, and just maybe, I could have okay, you see what's happening right here? It's just touching this thing, this Fib retracement, and we are going along, and I'm feeling like it's going to push even way higher, popping out this liquidity sweep right there, and right here, right this right here. This is a trade that I can actually enter, but I'm going to look for it around London session so I can get much volatility with it. And I'm still trying to figure out this 15-minute period gap that many people are talking about, that they entered because of it. Let me just remove this Fib retracement. You see, the only reason why I lost is because of those sales. That's why I blew my account, because it actually did blow, right? And yeah, I was upset about that because I thought like I was going to repeat the same movement on Friday. Remember when we made like a fair value gap this side? I could actually go back on this movement right here. Which was it? Let me see. We had a bit of sales that side and then it pushed so crazy up after that. We had like a fair value gap. I think this was it. Yeah, those are. Let me see again. Let me check. Because we had a bit of sales that side before it pushed up. I'm pretty sure these are the ones right here. These ones. Yeah, somewhere there. And pushed like crazy up after that speech that this dude did. Powell, or I don't know his name. There was a guy talking. I don't know if it's a guy or a female. Yeah, they were talking there. And then it really blew the shit out of me, bro. Let me check here. And it was like, shit. I answered early with the buys, because my buys got fucked by a little bit of sales that happened. I'm pretty sure it was this ones, because I answered like crazy with the buys, bro. Just to find out, no, we're gonna sell a bit, and then apparently those cells were just too powerful for my account to handle, eventually blowing me off like crazy and losing like shit. After that, the entire thing moved up like crazy. And I don't want to talk about that one on Friday. I don't know about today, but I'm gonna go with those buys again with London session to see what's gonna happen. And this is when I'm gonna take profit. Another take profit right there. Probably 3, 1, 2, 3. Like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go up, but there's a favorable gap that's happening right here. And just because my strategy lost yesterday doesn't mean it doesn't work. It happens, unfortunately. And I still don't see why in the hell I lost, or like how the hell did I miss this entire trade. Besides this cells failing, alright, because they did fail like crazy, massively. You see why I entered. It was because of this movement right here. Favorable gap. It was supposed to just come back, give me an entry, and then I will have made a killing. Unfortunately, they just pushed up and give me an inverse favorable gap, just pushing to the top side like that. Even though I still consider reason. Wait, let me go borrow this order block here. Maybe it might be the reason why we entered those crazy buys right there. Okay, there's an order block right here that I'm borrowing. Borrowed that liquid, that order block right there. So if this was the case, I'm seeing why these sales are happening. Or happening right here because of this order block. And then when you were going to be sniper entering the New York session, this order block will have been your friend. This is the reason why it sold, because of this order block right here, and went down crazy up and then coming back eventually after wiping out that liquidity sweep on the downside and then entering with the buys, and then closing above after the entire thing. So maybe this is the order block that gave us the entire movement, you know, maybe after closing above right here and then you can just enter here according to order blocks. But here's the thing, again, it needs to come back and retest on the order block again for you to enter, you know, like according to the strategy. You know, if you didn't do that, you shouldn't enter, because you will do that and then it turns out when it comes back to retest the entire thing, it will break it or close below it, which means sells. So I don't know if I missed something here, but still, I'm still going to stick to the strategy. If it doesn't come back to retest the entire thing, I am not entering any trades. It's unfortunate with those sales that I entered there, which didn't work, unfortunately. But yeah, shit, we'll see what today brings. It's a Tuesday, headed to those beautiful London session trades that I'm going to try to capture today, including here on the London session. I also lost apparently, which is really bad. I just had a losing day like crazy, so I was hoping for those buys to happen, but they happened like a bit late. They happened really late, bro. Look at that, around 11. Like, what the fuck? So I entered with the buys here, bro. Entered with the buys because drawing 9, right? And then these things just hit me with a huge sell that I've ever seen, blowing my entire account and then pushing up after doing that. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but I'm still gonna stick to the script, stick to the damn strategy. Just because I had a losing day yesterday doesn't mean I have to change anything. Yeah, yep, just like that. So I'm trying to see why, because I didn't even get to like go back and watch why the hell did those sell happen. These cells right here blowing the entire account. Because this is the thing, I entered during the sniper entry, which is the straight opening session of London session, with the buys, right? Just to find out. And I was confident enough when this buy happened, and then I just thought we're gonna push up, like up, and up this liquidity sweep right here on the top side, and then maybe sell after that, because of this right here. See, we wiped out that liquidity sweep there on the 15-minute time frame. That's why I entered with my buy here. It was going good until this movement happened here, going against me and blowing me the fuck off. But we'll see what's happening today. Hopefully I get good price action. Just like yesterday, it was good, just that I was capturing wrong movements and wrong trades, and I don't know what the fuck was happening. It's my day to lose, or I wasn't using the strategy right, or I didn't analyze right, but yeah, it happens, unfortunately. Now, today I'm going to be more vigilant. Otherwise, that's it for this video of correcting the wrong trades, and I actually did this because I didn't even see. Still, the reason on Nasdaq why he didn't give me an entry at all to go buy, except for now with the buys. Damn, I'm gonna go long here on the New York session, London session, but we'll just wait for this to be coming in inverse. If it doesn't, so I'm just gonna go short. That's it for this video though. See you during New York session.